All right, let's just get right to it. I want to give you a quick but really crucial warning that could save you from your next big workplace headache. And it all comes down to one single emoji. One you probably use every single day, maybe without even thinking about it.
Seriously, I want you to think for a second, what is the single most dangerous emoji on your keyboard? I mean, somewhere in that little grid of icons on your phone, there's one that can cause some real professional drama if you're not careful. Any guesses which one it is?
So, to really get why this is such a big deal, we kind of have to look at where emojis came from, right? They started out as just a super simple way to add a little bit of feeling to our texts with friends and family. And from there, man, they just took over. They basically became the unofficial language of our social lives. They add that tone and emotion that's so easy to miss in a quick digital chat. But, and this is a big but, this is where things start to get a little dicey. That line between our personal and professional lives, it's gotten super blurry. And emojis, they've jumped right over that line. They're in our work emails, our team Slacks, you name it. And that's exactly where the potential for things to go wrong just skyrockets. So, which one is it? The big offender? It's this guy right here, the face with tears of joy. I mean, this emoji is so common, it was literally Oxford Dictionary's word of the year back in 2015. We all use it. But here's the thing. Our source for this whole explainer says a lot of us are using it completely wrong, especially at work. Okay, so let's check out the official definition, pulled straight from the Professional Guide to Digital Emotive Etiquette. It says its purpose is to show humor or laughter. Simple enough, right? Seems totally harmless. Well, that's where we hit the big problem. Does that simple meaning, just a laugh, always work in a professional setting? And the answer, according to the experts, is a hard no. Not even close.
And this is where the guy draws a really, really clear line in the sand. Are you in a personal chat with friends? Yeah, go for it. Use it all you want. But in any kind of workplace communication, it's flagged as risky. This is such a perfect example of how context can totally flip the meaning of what we're trying to say.
Let's really let that sink in for a second. Risky when any workplace communication, not just with your boss, not just in a super formal email, any. That's a huge warning. And the reason why is actually pretty simple. Humor just doesn't always translate over text. What you think is hilarious, a colleague might read as sarcastic or dismissive or even mocking. You just don't have your tone of voice there to back it up. Okay, so we've laid out the problem, big time. Now let's talk about the fix. How do you actually protect your professional image and make sure you're not accidentally sending the wrong message? The guide gives us this awesome, super simple two-step test. Before you even think about hitting send on that emoji, just ask yourself these two questions. 1, is this a personal chat? If yes, you're good. No problem. 2, is this for work? If the answer is yes, it's probably best to just skip it. The risk of it being misinterpreted is just not worth it. So why does a tiny little yellow face matter so much? Because in the professional world, being clear is everything. Following this one little rule helps project your professional image, it helps you sidestep those super awkward misunderstandings, and it just makes sure your communication is always direct and unambiguous. And really, that's the whole takeaway here. It's a simple idea, but it's a powerful one. One emoji, one simple rule. Just keep it in your personal life and out of your professional one. And that kind of leads to a much bigger question, doesn't it? We've only talked about one emoji today, but your keyboard has, over 3,000 of them? It really makes you stop and think, which symbol are you going to misuse next?